Okay, so today we're diving into something kind of different.
Yeah.
It's this whole idea of getting rewarded for like just stretching.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, like usually we think rewards, okay, big workout, intense fitness routine.
But gotta earn it.
Exactly. But this is like the opposite, and it's at the heart of what Healthycoin HYC is doing.
And what's really cool is this whole concept of data to earn. It's like your fitness tracker.
Instead of just being like, good job, you walked around the block,
Exactly.
it's actually going to like give you something back for
Yeah,
it.
it's turning that data into something
Yeah.
tangible. And HYC is focusing on stretching specifically, which I think is smart.
Yeah, why stretching though? Why not something more, well, I don't know, intense?
I think that's the point. It's something almost anyone can do, no matter what your fitness level is, right?
Yeah.
It makes wellness way more accessible.
Accessible and, like you said, rewarding.
Exactly.
So are they like gamifying stretching,
Yeah.
turning it into like actual currency?
In a way, yeah. They use movement tracking and AI to make sure you're actually doing the stretches, and then you earn HYC tokens.
Whoa, hold on. So this isn't just me telling an app, oh yeah, I totally stretched for an hour today.
No, this is the real deal. They're using tech to make sure it's legit.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm earning these tokens. What can I get with them?
They've got a bunch of rewards, discounts on wellness stuff, obviously, but also gift cards, even donations to charities.
So it's not just about like treat yourself. It's got something for everyone.
Exactly. It taps into different motivations, which I think is smart.
Yeah, for sure. But let's talk about the stretching itself for a sec. I mean, obviously it's good for flexibility, but the HYC article mentioned some benefits I hadn't really thought about.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Well, they talked about improved blood circulation and not just for like recovering from workouts faster.
Right, which is important.
Totally. But they were saying it can actually help your brain work better too.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, improve circulation, better cognitive function. Which, you know, for anyone who's busy trying to get things done,
That's huge.
it's like investing in your health actually pays off. Like literally not just how you feel, but how sharp you are mentally.
Totally. And it's not just about the brain either. HYC also mentioned posture, like being huge.
Yeah.
And they specifically talked about desk workers. I'm guessing you can relate.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Hours hunched over the keyboard. My posture's definitely seen better days.
But even those small improvements, right?
Yeah.
They can make a difference, not just in how your body feels, but like how you present yourself at work too.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about the confidence aspect, but it makes sense. Like standing up straight gives you that I'm in control vibe.
Exactly. Even if you're internally screaming for more coffee.
Totally. And speaking of needing coffee, HYC mentioned stress reduction too, which, let's be real, we could all use a little less stress in our lives.
For sure. Especially when you're trying to juggle a million things and stay healthy on top of it all.
Exactly. And they had some good advice in the article about making stretching a habit, like even if you're super busy.
Yeah, I was going to say, weren't they geared towards busy people specifically?
Yeah, like that whole morning stretch routine. They
Huh.
get that not everyone has time for a whole yoga class before work, so they suggest these like micro stretches throughout the day.
Which is genius. It's like turning those little breaks waiting for the printer or whatever into opportunities to move.
Yeah, instead of just scrolling through your phone again.
Exactly. You're making every minute count.
And since we're talking about making the most of your time, they had that whole part on desk stretches. What'd you think of those?
Yeah, they had some good ones, like the seated twists for your back.
Yeah.
You know, we all get that from sitting too long.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then the shoulder rolls and neck stretches, like to help with tech neck.
Which again makes sense. They get that most of us are glued to our devices these days.
Totally. But, okay, bigger picture here,
Yeah.
HYC aside. This whole thing of getting rewarded for healthy habits, it feels like a trend. What do you think?
Oh, it's definitely interesting. Like on the one hand, it could be really positive, right? Getting people to take their health seriously.
Right, and making it fun.
Exactly. Like who doesn't love rewards? True. But I also wonder about the downsides. Like, are there things we should be cautious about?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Uh-huh.
data privacy is a huge one. The more we use these tech platforms, the more important it is to know where our information's going.
It's like a trade-off. Convenience and rewards, but at what cost? And it makes you wonder, could this actually make inequality worse?
How so?
Well, what about people who can't afford the latest gadgets or maybe don't have the time to really use these programs? Are they getting left behind?
That's a really good point.
Wow.
And it's something to keep in mind as this technology develops. How do we make sure it's benefiting everyone, not just a select few?
It's a tough question. No easy answers,
Not at all.
but definitely something to think about. On a lighter note, though, reading the HYC article got me wondering, If you could get rewarded for any healthy habit besides stretching, what would it be?
Oh, man, that's a good one. I think I'd go with, like, mindful tech use.
What do you mean?
Like, imagine earning points for every hour you spend offline, engaging with the real world instead of your phone.
Like a digital detox that pays you back.
Exactly. I think that'd be pretty
I
awesome.
love it. A future where we're rewarded for unplugging. That's something I can get behind.
Sure.
And on that note, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. But hey, keep thinking about that question. What activity would you want to see rewarded? Maybe someone out there is listening and building the next big data to earn platform right now. Until next time, everybody stay curious and keep stretching.